Disconnect the vehicle's battery before you begin this installation. Install the rear driver's side motor linkage on the threaded studs located on the inside rocker panel towards the rear of the cab. The hardware should only be hand tightened. This will allow the motor assembly to move and align easier when installing the running board. Install the front driver's side motor linkage assembly on the threaded studs located on the inside rocker panel towards the front of the cab. Again, the hardware should only be hand tightened at this point. Install the driver's side running board. Prop up the running board and align the sliding T-nuts with the slots on the front and rear motor bases. Then rotate the running board so the T-nuts drop into the slots on the base of the arms. Secure the running board to the arms using the cap screws. Now that the running board is installed, tighten the hardware on the driver's side front and rear motor assemblies. Repeat these steps to install the motor linkage assemblies and running board on the passenger side. Install the controller bracket on the threaded studs located near the center of the cab on the passenger side rocker panel. Route the passenger side electrical harness from the controller along the frame rail of the truck. Connect the passenger side motors to the electrical harness. Plug in the two passenger side LED lights. Align the LED lights to the center of each door. Stick the LEDs to the bottom side of the rocker panel. Route the driver's side electrical harness from the controller on the passenger side to the driver's side frame rail of the vehicle. When routing the harness, keep clear of any moving parts and avoid direct contact with the exhaust system. Repeat previous wiring steps to complete driver's side. Locate the 1.5-inch diameter rubber grommet under the vehicle on the front passenger side floorboard. It is located between the frame rail and the rocker panel. Remove the grommet and make a small X cut with a razor blade. Pull the front passenger carpet back and route the door trigger signal wires and the disable switch wires into the cab through the small X cut on the rubber grommet. Route the brown passenger side door trigger wire towards the passenger side B-pillar. Route the white driver's side door trigger wire and black disable switch wires under the center console. The black wires will remain here until a later step. Continue feeding the white wire to the driver's side B-pillar. Install a self-tapping screw on the passenger side B-pillar approximately 18 inches from the floorboard, just behind the seatbelt. This will act as a ground connection to the vehicle for the door trigger sensor. Install the trigger wire harness to the self-tapping ground screw and connect to the brown wire. Apply a strip of masking tape on the front passenger side door using the deepest part of the latch as a reference point. Make a mark 1.5 inches below the center line of the latch. Align the top of the magnet with the 1.5-inch mark as shown and stick the magnet to the door. Apply a second strip of masking tape on the door jamb using the outer edge of the front passenger side door striker as a reference point. Make a mark 1.5 inches below the center line of the striker. Lift the bulb door seal to route the sensor wire underneath it. Align the top of the sensor with the 1.5-inch mark as shown and stick the sensor to the B-pillar. We are now on the rear passenger door. Apply a strip of masking tape on the door jamb using the outside edge of the door detent mounting bracket as a reference point. Make a mark 2 inches below the center line of the door detent. Lift the bulb door seal to route the sensor wire underneath it. Align the top of the sensor with the 2-inch mark as shown and stick the sensor to the door jamb. Apply a second strip of masking tape on the rear passenger side door using the inner edge of the door detent as a reference point. Make a mark 2 inches below the center line of the rear door detent. Align the top edge of the magnet with the 2-inch mark as shown and stick the magnet to the door. Repeat these steps to install the driver's side door trigger sensors and magnets. Connect the driver's side door trigger harness to the white wire that was routed under the carpet to the driver's side B-pillar in an earlier step. Feed the disable switch wire harness below the lower dash knee panel and connect it to the black disable switch wires from the controller. Stick the disable switch next to the steering column on the lower dash knee panel. Remove the fuses from the positive and negative 12-volt power leads on the electrical harness. Route the power wires into the engine compartment. Connect the ring terminals to the battery positive and negative posts. Reconnect the battery positive and negative terminals. Open and close all 4 doors individually to test the operation of your new Stealth powered running boards. Open the driver's side door and keep the door open. Flip the disable switch to the O or off position. This will signal the running boards to retract to the stowed position, and it will disable any further operation until the switch is flipped to the on position.